Hello students, today in this video we are going to study about terms associated with lenses. Basically we will study about the concave and convex lens. In our earlier video we discussed about the type of lenses, that is your concave lens, convex lens, plano-concave and plano-convex. As well as you studied that lens must have two surfaces for the refraction. Two surfaces. So let's see what are the terms associated with lenses. So we have taken here the concave. This is your concave lens, and this is your convex lens. So how can you identify the two lenses? So first of all, for the convex lens, in this upper side, this apex side is always thin and the middle part is always thick. So let's take one diagram here, that this is your convex lens, and how will you identify this part, this apex part is your thin. When you touch it, you will feel that in the apex part they are thin and in the middle part they are thick. So in this way you will identify that is a convex lens. And how will you identify the concave lens? So opposite to the convex lens, these lenses they are much thicker in their apex part but thinner in their middle part. So that is your concave lens, and you will identify it by touching. If the lens having thinner in the middle part, then it will be concave lens, and if it's thick, then it will be convex lens. So let's see what are the terms associated with these lenses. So here we will study about there are different terms that is related to it. There is center of curvature, aperture, principal axis, optical center, focus and focal length. So these are the five things that these are the five terms which is associated with the lens. So let's see where these terms are lied in the lenses. So this is your convex lens, and we know that when we draw a sphere, we can draw a sphere, and we know that the lens always made from two sphere. This convex lens is always made from two sphere. So I already drawn a sphere. So this one is your one sphere, and for this is your second sphere. So if it is a two sphere, sphere 1 and sphere 2, so if this is the two sphere, it means they also have some center. So we can mark it center 1 here and center 2. For center 1 for the sphere of one sphere, and center 2 for the second sphere, and that is called center of curvature, and that is called center of curvature of the convex lens. Now, principal axis. It is an imaginary line that we draw from C1 and connect from C1 to C2. So that is your principal axis. This will go mid to the lens, and it is an imaginary line that we draw and connect the C1, center 1 and center 2. And from this part of the sphere and from this part of the sphere, and this is called your principal axis. Now, so here you are seeing that in the mirror you will found only one center of curvature. So just take a recap that when we form a concave mirror and we will form one sphere, then we will found only one center of curvature. But in lenses you will found two center of curvature. And why the two center of curvature? Because the lens always made from two sphere. That's why they have center of curvature, two center of curvature, center 1 and C1 and C2 that I marked. And you can mark it as C2, C1, whatever it is. The marking is up to you, which side you want to make C1 or which one you make it C2. So it depends upon you. Now principal axis already discussed, that is the imaginary line that passes from center 1 to center 2, that is your principal axis. And the point middle of this lens, this is known as your optical center. This is known as your optical center. In the mid of the line which we draw here and this line, the principal axis, this point is known as optical center. So we can say that the central point of a lens on its principal axis, it is called optical center. So that is the central point on the principal axis, that is called optical center. Aperture, we know that the part which is used for the refraction, that is called aperture. So the part which is used for the, basically this is your M and N part, is used as called aperture. Same is in the concave lens also. Same type of terms are used for the concave lens also. So we know that concave lens, this is the sphere. It is also made up of two sphere, and obviously it have made up of two sphere, then it must have two center of curvature, C1 and C2. That is, this is your C1 and C2, and this is your principal axis. This is the imaginary line that connects C1 and C2, that is your principal axis. And the middle of the principal axis, that is called optical center. So here you will find one optical center and two center of curvature, C1 and C2. So you have understood that the terms. Now one terms left, that is focus and focal length. So before understand the focus and focal length, first you have to understand that how the refraction takes place through the lens. We know that in the lens there is a refraction takes place, no any reflection takes place, refraction takes place. It means bending of lights will happen. And how this bending of light occurs, let's see. That we apply all the rules here, that when the light ray falls, and you also know that this is your air medium, this lens is of your glass medium, and again out of the glass this is your air medium. So here we know that when the light moves from rarer medium to denser medium, then it moves towards the normal, and when it moves from denser medium, rarer medium to denser medium, it moves towards the normal. And if the light moves from denser medium to rarer medium, then it's move away from normal. So that the rule we apply here. So you will see here the glass, this obviously this is made up of glass, so this is the lens is your glass, and this is air medium, and here is also air medium. Now when light incident, so when the light incident here, we will draw always a normal, we always make a normal here. So what happens if this is a normal, then air is your rarer medium, glass is your denser medium. So what happens? It will move towards normal. So yes, it will move towards the normal. So this refracted ray moves towards the normal. Okay, so it looks like it bends. Now this is when this refracted ray passed from denser medium to rarer medium, again pass from denser medium to rarer medium. Now this refracted ray travels from glass to air. So what happens? This refracted ray again we will draw a normal here, as we always draw the normal imaginary line. So what happens? So if it will moves from denser medium to rarer medium, then it moves away from normal. So if it will move away from normal, so you are able to see here that this light ray is away from normal. So in this way the refraction takes place. Refraction in the lens takes place because the outer here is your air medium, glass medium and air medium. So in this way the light moves. When it moves from rare to denser medium, it moves towards normal, and again when it go out from glass to air, means denser medium to rare medium, it moves away from the normal. You are able to see that this light ray is very away from the normal, and it falls in this here. Again we will take one more light ray. Again what happen? Then we will put a normal here, and then it will moves, and then it will join. So they follow the same rule. And then at this point where the incident ray parallel to the principal axis, and this is your optical center, so incident ray parallel to the principal axis, and they join, they converge in this point called focus, and this point is your called focus. Sorry, the spelling is wrong. Focus, this called focus. And thus, so we can make this F1, and we know that light can move from this side also and light can move from this side also. So the focus point can also be this side also, because it's not a mirror, it's a lens. So light incident from this side also, because it having two surfaces for the refraction. So light can move from this side also and light can move from this side also. So here also one F2, this other focus, we can make other focus. You can put name according to your convenient, F1, F2, according to your own way, that if you like F1 here, then you can make here F1, F2. So basically it having two focus, and this distance from optical center, that is called focal length. So it is of F1. Again it have two focal length, F2. So we know that focus must be in the capital letter and focal length must be in the small letter. So I hope you understood that how the refraction takes place through the lenses. So in this way we understood that what is focus and focal length, and you are seeing here that convex lens is converging the incident light ray. So it is a converging type of lens. It's a converging type of lens. Converging type of lens means it converts all the rays at a point, that is called focus. This is called converging type of lens. And concave is contrast is a diverging type of lens. So this is all about the term associated with lenses, as well as we understood that how the refraction takes place through the lens.